What's going on, YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a video that I have wanted to do ever since I started watching YouTube as a kid. I've watched a lot of sneaker collection videos and I've never been able to do one myself just because I always thought, oh, I don't have enough shoes, or my shoe collection is not stuff that people are going to like. Plenty of different reasons that I could think of on why I never did one before. But now, well, you guys will see, but now I've got a pretty adequate size shoe collection. So this video may take a while, I'm not gonna lie. The best way that I know to start this video is probably gonna be by showing the shoes that I'm getting rid of. Don't care, we're just gonna kind of work our way up to the more popular, more expensive pairs. I guess the first ones I can just show what I've got on. Just because I'm getting rid of these, I don't really care about them anyway. I'm just rocking some Paisley Van slip-ons. My dad bought me these for like 20 bucks. They were on sale at like Shoe Carnival, so cool deal, whatever. Also getting rid of these. I'm not entirely sure what these are. They're not Dunks, they're not Nike Courts. Actually, they could be Nike Courts, I'm not for sure. But I thrifted these for just like 2 bucks, but they're some sort of New York Nikes. But they're just kind of beat all in all, so I don't really care that much about them. I am getting rid of those. The ones I'm getting rid of, honestly, are going to be like the ones that people aren't going to care that much about. Got these don't even have a brand. I just bought them at a job I used to work at. I actually already sold these, so well, they do have a brand. These are Cape Robins. Not my style, dog. I don't know why I have these. White Crocs. Not much to say. I'll probably actually replace these and double up, get another pair, just because I wear these a lot, as you can tell. So I love white Crocs. I've just had these since like 2018, so it's time to let them go. Very topsider boot. I mean, these are kind of cool. I don't hate these. I just have had these for a very long time. I don't wear them that often. These New Balances here. These, I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know exactly what they're called. These were trending around 2018, 2019, but when they were trending, everyone had a gray colorway, and this one is somewhat more of an olive color. It's just hard to match with stuff, and honestly doesn't look that appealing. So these are going. We've got some Mizunos. These are gonna go. I used to wear these for cross country. As you can see, they're under my bed with some spider webs, so not really sure what else is under there, and I don't really want to find out. So there's a couple more that I'm getting rid of under there, but I don't really care to show. But these are sitting out on the edge, so this is the last pair I'll show. These are some Nike Air Max, I believe 98, could be 96, not for sure. I bought these at a thrift store in Chattanooga because I didn't buy anything on my trip to Chattanooga, and I wanted to have something. They're just a little too small. I was kind of trying to force them to fit, so these just don't work, so they gotta go. Now I've gotten past all the stuff that no one cares about, that I'm getting rid of. Now we can go on to some other stuff. And I think the best way for me to start is by just the casual slip-ons, because obviously they're not going to be as appealing as sneakers. So we'll just go ahead and show into those. This one people aren't really going to like as much. This is a pair of the Columbia PFG slip-ons. A lot of people use these for fishing. This was kind of more so my style back in 2018, but I still do wear them a little bit. Not too bad, just casual, not much to say about. These I think are kind of funny because they're Batman flip-flops. Dog, who owns Batman flip-flops? I don't know, but I do. And if I'm stepping out in these, well, you better just watch out, because I mean fucking business, okay? Me and my Batman slippers, yeah, don't play with me, dog. Got the Chacos, not much to say here. Pretty much everyone knows what Chacos are. Simple. I'll go ahead and show my two for the winter. I've got these True Religion house shoes. These are hella comfy, but not as comfy as the UGG house shoes, which are traditional. These aren't technically house shoes, which they got the liner that goes all the way around. I mean, I do wear both of them out, but they're more so of a winter kind of wear. But I do love these shoes a lot. Got a pair of huge, chunky Champion slides. My brother got me these for Christmas a couple years ago. Honestly, they're really cool, you know, with the yellow. It's like a smiley face kind of in there. I don't know, you can't go wrong with a big, chunky Champion slide. I like them. Puma slides, simple, not much to it. I like these a lot. My brother also got me these. For my southern people out there, got the camo Hey Dudes as well as the black pair. These are pretty cool. I don't wear these that much, but I do like them. They're really comfortable, easy to wear. I typically wear them more if I'm doing like a southern kind of vibe. Beat to the ground Birks. Yeah, they're pretty messed up. And then I've just gotten the potatoes, which I do like these a lot. Shout out to my girlfriend for these. Sick. The basic Nike slides. Pretty much everyone has these. And then these are some Nike free run slides. As you can see, the bottom is matching the free run. OGs know about the free runs. So if you know, you know. You're probably old. All right, I got a couple of these, so I'm just going to show these all at once because why not? We got black Crocs, red Crocs, tie-dye green Crocs, sky blue Crocs with the words on the side, and my favorite, yellow Crocs. Sick. Forgot I had these pink Birks. Don't wear them that much, but they're the rubber kind. Foam runners. My girlfriend hates these, and apparently a lot of girlfriends hate these, but I don't care. I like them. Not my problem. Foam runners. Of course, we got the Easy Slides. Everyone has these. And we have a Cause collab on the Easy Slides as well with the little Elmo and Cause dude. Pretty sick. And finally, for all the slip-on shoes, got the slip-on checkered Vans. I do wear these a whole lot. I love these. These are iconic. Very iconic Van. That is all of the slip-on type shoes. So now we can actually move on to regular shoes. Probably the best way to do this is to show first probably some random brands that I don't have a lot of, just that people aren't really going to care that much for. Now these are Skechers, but I only got them because they're Rolling Stones collab, and I love the Rolling Stones. I don't like Skechers, but these are sick. I had to cop. I copped these from Ross, actually. Kind of self-explanatory. But they got the Stones thing. Sick. I was at Walmart. This sounds bad. I was at Walmart, and I just bought these and ones. Yes, I know they look like poser Nike Dunks. I honestly just saw them and liked them and bought them. Not much else to it. And ones. We've got the US Polo Assassins. Just a simple shoe. Kind of wear with some nicer fits. I just wanted them. I know people hate US Polo Assassin, but I actually like it, so. Assassin. I'm saying Assassin like everyone else does. US Polo Association. Get it right, okay? This is not a knockoff of Polo by Ralph Lauren. This is like the NBA of the sport polo. NBA or MLB. This is just the USPA, United States Polo Association. Get it right. I got some Lacoste shoes on some casual, dressy kind of thing. I mean, kind of sick, right? Can't go wrong. If you want to look like a white shot with old money, yeah, that's the one. These I got when I used to run cross country. These are the Newton Gravity 3s. Honestly, I just bought these because I saw a lot of runners wear these and I thought they looked cool, so I just wanted them for a daily wear. Just a casual runner. Not much else to say. Bright colors, super cool, flashy, catch attention. I like them. All right, so I bought them. Got these Fubus from Walmart as well. Honestly, this color was just super sick, and Fubu's kind of vintage. I know it's just a Walmart brand, whatever, but this is cool to me. Fubu, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look like a knockoff of anything for real, so that's good. I always don't want to go for something that does look like a knockoff, even though I did have those. And ones that look like Dunks, but I don't know. I actually wear these sometimes. I think they're cool. So I got these during the Champion wave when they were popular a couple years ago. One of my friends had these and we both had them. It was just a cool little shoe. Back when everyone was wearing Champion t-shirts, it's easy to go with the fit. American Eagle jeans, simple, cool, looks fly, whatever. All right, these next two, if you know, you know. If you're a skater, you kind of know ball on these. Picked up some Airwalks. This is the chunky, simple Airwalk shoes. I just didn't have any. I also got these. These are Airwalks as well. I do like these better, but honestly just wanted some more skate shoes that weren't Vans or DCs, which I do have and we will get to in a moment. Echo Unlimited boots. Simple. Just wanted a black boot and I like Echo, so. Also on the topic of Echo, it reminded me that I picked up these Echo sneakers as well. These are just some runners. I just like to brand match, so got these. Brooks Ghost 14. Yes, I copped these when the Ghost wave was trending, when everyone was rocking Brooks. They're super comfortable, so I get exactly why people are buying them. I just wanted a cool color. I really like the pattern on this, so Brooks, my only pair of Brooks. I found these Ed Hardy shoes. I just picked them up randomly. They kind of look like Balenci's. They're not the Ed Hardy shoes that I wish I had, but these are the only Ed Hardy shoes that I have, so I'll take it. I'm from Alabama, so Durangos, cowboy boots, a little dusty. Sneakerheads don't wear boots that often, but yes, these are pretty sick. My mom got me these years back. Okay, these to me are super sick. I've never seen anyone with these. Got the Patrick Ewing Death Row Records collab. I got these when I used to work at City Trends. Crazy place to buy shoes, I know. But come on, man. Death Row Records on the shoes, dog? Listen, I haven't worn these enough. I have not worn these enough. I have Death Row Records shirts I could wear with this, but this, to me, this is sick. No one owns this. No one's rocking this. Fila Disruptors. I just picked these up yesterday. I wanted these during 2019 when they were popular, but I never got them. Now I do. I did have this pair that I've had for like 4 years. Never ever seen this pair. They're extremely hard to wear with anything, but it's got none. I don't even know what this is. I tried to Google these shoes. I tried everything. I could never, ever find anything about these shoes. But they're kind of cool. They look like Nickelodeon slime on one side, and I don't know. They're cool. So, all right. Now we can kind of get into some of the stuff that's been trending and popular a little bit. Classic Timberland Premiums. This is the only Tim that I have. The only Tim you really need. No, I'm playing. There's a lot of cool Tims out there. I would buy more, but you gotta have the classic one. This one is crazy. This is the only... Okay, A6 is trending right now. This is the only A6 shoe I have. Crazy. I don't even know what kind of shoe this is. Duo Max, IGS, Noosa, Gel Noosa Tri-7. I don't know. They glow in the dark, though. I don't know if I could show. I don't know if it would show well. I'll try it. That did not work, but they glow in the dark. Yeah, no, it's not going to work for the video. Now we're on to some that I've actually got a few of. Converse. Got the classic blacks, Chuck Taylors. Literally everyone owns these. Got the red ones. Worn these quite a lot more. My favorite pair of Converse are these All-Star 77s. These are pretty sick. Pro leather. I haven't worn these enough. I need to wear these more, but these are really sick to me. Got the logo on the back. Those are my Converse. All right, I got the DC. These are not cork graphics, but they look a lot like them. They're chunky. Got these from Shoe Department before they closed. Sick. These are the cork graphics. The classic white cork graphics. Pretty sick. Now these are my favorites. I don't know what these are called, but dude, come on. Come on, dude. The classic DCs, bro. It says Scene Kid written all over it. Those are my DCs. When I was doing one-off shoes, I completely forgot about these Under Armour spines. Someone's dad's probably wearing these. But yeah, anyways. These aren't trending that much, but just a little bit. But Puma. Alright, we've got the Puma RS. Now, I bought these because this was the emoji colorway. I say, sorry, that was the wrong spot right here. They say what's up on them. I think these glow in the dark too, but obviously that doesn't work, so we're not going to try it. These are hard to wear though. Don't match with a lot. But they're Puma. I've got these Puma high tops. These are pretty sick. I like these a lot. I got these from Shoe Carnival before they closed. I just wanted a more simple Puma shoe that I could wear more. And these I just picked up. I have not worn these at all yet, but we got the Puma Speed Cats in the red. Actually, I don't know if these are Speed Cats. I don't know enough about Puma, but I thought they were cool. So if these are the Speed Cats, you could let me know. But I haven't worn these yet. I can't wait to wear them. I like these a lot. All right, now we're moving on to Vans. Got quite a few of these, so bear with me. Okay, I think I've gathered all my Vans here. All right, I thrifted these Eras. These look crazy. I'm pretty sure these are custom laces. I don't think that these come with these laces, but there's some Eras. Wild blue checkerboard. We've got red Eras, just the classics. I'd love a green pair. That would be sick. Got the old schools, except I just learned that not too long ago these weren't old schools. These are Vans Ward. Very similar, but I'll show the difference in a moment because they say Vans on the tongue. Very similar. We got the skate highs in black. Not much to say about these. Easy wear. All right, now these are the old schools. And now you might not notice much of a difference. Now this is the multicolored colorway. But the difference here, you can tell the top is different and it doesn't say Vans on the tongue. I'm gonna do a little side by side so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. It's barely any different. You look at the tongue, it's got like that little thing on it, and this one has nothing. These are also tighter around the back where these are dropped. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is old schools fit a lot better, and I wish these were old schools instead of Vans Ward or whatever. I bought them from a shoe department, that's what I get. These came from online, so. And I've got the red checkerboard old schools. Used to love these. I wore these so much back in the day. These were iconic. And my last pair of Vans, of course, the new schools. Chunky, love it. What more to say? I'd love to get more colorways of this. This is the only one I've got, just the black and blue. But this is a sick shoe to me. All right, moving on. Next most popular brand. I think we'll show the New Balance. All right, so New Balance. I don't have a ton of the more popular ones. I'm not going to lie. I've got different ones, so this will be a little bit of a different collection. All right, so I got the 510 V2s. My dad gave me these. These were his. If you can't tell, it does kind of look a bit like a dad shoe. But I do like them with just that little hint of yellow. Got a little yellow on the bottom. Most people that I know hate these, but I don't care. 510 V2s, sick to me. I got these 411s. Genuinely went Velcro from the thrift store on the 411s. Dude, come on. Black jeans with these? Bro, listen. They're sick, okay? You just got to see the vision. I saw the vision, so I purchased. Now, these I got from a shoe store. These are the X90s. I haven't seen a lot of people with these, but I really like the colorway on this. Got the double blue on there. Really, really comfortable. But the X90s, sick pair. Thrifted a pair of all-white 550s. Granted, the all-white doesn't look very all-white because they are thrifted, but I got 550s. Probably the best pair I've got are these 993s. Just the simple, casual gray. Looks a lot like the 2002 Rs, but these are the 993s. All right, moving on from New Balance to the Adidas collection. Funny enough, I actually don't have a whole lot of Adidas shoes, but let's just go ahead and get right into them. Okay, so got this pair of Cloud Foams. I bought these back in 2018. Times were different. There wasn't a lot of cool Adidas at the time. I mean, there was the NMDs and the Ultra Boosts. But as far as someone who wasn't making a lot of money back then, because I was not, got these Cloud Foams. Cool, comfy, white, whatever. This is making me hot. Gotta flip the hat backwards. Now I look like Fred Durst. All right. I'm not entirely sure what these are called. They're not Superstars, they're not Campus, but they look a lot like them. They're very simple, just plain white Adidas shoes. Cool. I picked these up last year. So these are a newer version of the Cloud Foams. Pretty sick, if I do say so myself. I really like that green colorway. Pretty sick. Cloud Foam, super comfy. One of the most comfy pairs of Adidas that I've ever worn. Ultra Boost. Now this is a really odd color I've never seen before. We've got like the snow blue with the hint of red on them. I don't know what this colorway is called, but I thrifted them, so I thought they were pretty cool. I'd love to have an all-white pair, but I do not. The limited edition Messy Sambas. Now, my girlfriend actually got me these for my birthday this past year, and which she got herself a pair too. So we've got matching pink Sambas. These are pretty sick. I like Messi a lot. Really sick. All right, last pair of Adidas. Probably my best one. Yeezy 350 V2s. Mad comfy. Definitely would like another colorway of these, but got to do with what I've got because got lucky on these. Super comfy. Okay, so now once you pass Adidas, you got to move on to Nike. And that's where this is going to get complicated. So I'm going to have to do this in sections so that way I don't make a huge mess all over my floor. Okay, so it has come to my attention that I have so many Nike shoes. I did not know I had this many Nike shoes. We're going to go ahead and get straight into them. I'm going to try to separate them by doing like the least popular to most popular, but I don't even know how I'm going to do that. There's so many different things that I'm looking at. Okay, let's just start with these. All right, first, got the Revolution 3s. I only picked these up because a friend of mine had them. I mean, they're not that cool, but I love a green pair better. Nike Rev 3s. These are the Nike Flyknit Chukkas. Kind of giving me a free run kind of vibe. Just from that early 2010s era. So I did pick these up. Piggybacking off of free runs. These are the 2017 Flex Runs. I was into bright shoes at this time, so I got quite a bit of them. I had never seen these before when I got them, so I just thought they were really cool. These are the Nike Lunar 04, something like that. Just basically the Nike Moon shoes. They look like the moon, so I bought them simply because they look like the moon. All right, we've got the Prestos. This was a nice color of the Prestos, so I had to cop. Thrifted these as well. Classic black Huarache. What an era, okay? I loved the Huarache era. That was my peak time for sure. Got the all white pair as well. Super sick. Love the Huarache era. These are the 2012 Hyper Dunks. If you know, you know. If you were rocking these with some Elite socks, you had swag. I got these for Christmas. I believe these are CG5s. Some of the new kinds of Nike shoes that have been trending just from the early 2000s remodeled. I like the green hint of color. Super sick. These blazers, flame blazers, the patch denim ones. Kind of look like ripped jeans material. Sick. Plain whites. Classic blazers. I like blazers. They're sick. Got the Nadja Houston SBs. I'm not sure if this is 1, 2, or 3. They all look very similar to me, I'm not going to lie, but got pink on the bottom, pink on the insole. Pretty swag. Mind you, this is a lot of shoes. I've left out the Jordans. The Giannis shoes, these are really beat. I don't know much about Giannis shoes, so I don't know like what the numbers are, to be completely honest. I was more of a KD and LeBron kind of guy, which reminds me of another pair I just forgot that I'm going to have to grab. But anyways, and I got these. These are also Giannis shoes, the Zoom Freaks. We've got purple Paul George 1s. I was a huge fan of Paul George. Dude, if you use Paul George on 2K, you're making a 3 every time. I don't make the rules. You're making the 3 every time. Copped the Penny Hardaway Air Maxes. I got lucky to find these, honestly. I haven't seen these for a long time. Got the up-tempos in the brown, or the tan color, whatever you want to call it. Pretty sick. All of these. Pair of Air Max 90s. Not sure what this colorway is called, but it's unique, so I dig it. Air Max 95. All white. Not much to say. Swag shoe. Pair of Nike Courts. Just the classic whites. These are the LeBron 12 Double Helix. These are the only pair of LeBrons that I own. I would love to own more. But especially the old ones, super hard to come by. These are really sick though. Hard to wear because of the maroon, pink, and neon yellow, but shout out to LeBron. While I do give shout out to LeBron, favorite player, KD. Got the KD 7s. These are the N7 Flight Edition. They are a little beat, but I'm not gonna lie, as far as the Nike basketball shoe lines go, KDs are my favorite. I need some more. This is my only pair of KDs. I would love to have some more. This one's a pretty rare one. Not a lot of people have this one. This is technically not even Nike, but Lil Nas X, the 666 shoes. Yes, I got them. You can tell. I found these at a thrift store, believe it or not. I found these at a thrift store in Athens, Alabama, and everybody in the thrift store was scared of them. Now, yes, the rumors, I don't know if the rumors are true, but there is some liquid in there. I don't know if it's human blood, but there's liquid in there. So yeah, I've got these. Not gonna lie, this is one of the craziest things that I've ever picked up, in my opinion. They're not popular by any means. They're very well hated and technically not even released by Nike. So the fact that I got these is crazy to me. Let's do everyone's favorite. We'll go Forces and then Dunks. Obviously, plain white Air Force One. Literally everyone owns this. White and black Air Force One. Also, a lot of people own this one. Got a pair of white and red Air Force One Classics. I think these are from 2003, actually. So I really hope they don't crumble anytime soon, because these are fire. I've worn them once, and they're sick. Got the mid-top blacks. These are beat to hell. High top, all white. I wish I would have gotten the medium white. I didn't know the difference at the time when I bought these. I bought these very, very early in my journey of buying shoes. These custom laces, custom Air Force One color. They looked like outer space to me, so I had to cop. But they got the rope lace, sick Air Force Ones. Fire. The NBA Miami Heat South Beach Edition Forces. These are awesome. I'm not even going to talk about how I acquired these, but I acquired these, and I'm lucky that I did because I love them. Everyone's favorite is typically the Dunk. Now, I only have two, and the first one, I know everyone hates these, the Pandas. I'm sorry, I know everyone hates these. I don't hate them, so if you also don't hate them, don't let anyone tell you that you have to hate them. You can wear them if you like them. But Pandas, everyone knows what Pandas are. Chunky Dunkies, baby. Got the Nike SB Ben & Jerry's Chunky Dunk. I love these shoes a lot. These were a grail of mine up until the fact that I got them. Super sick. I haven't worn these very often because, I mean, look at it. What are you going to wear this with? But I do wear my shoes. I'm not the type to let them sit on the shelf. Or at least I try to. I've got so many, it's hard to wear them. All right, that's all my Nikes, and it's going to take quite a bit of time to put these up. But then we'll show the Jordans. And then I've got some designers. Got a Force. I just realized I forgot a whole Force. So it kind of messes up the rotation in which I was going. But I forgot about these Desert Clip Air Force Ones. They are maroon and brown gum bottoms. Swag. Anyways, okay. On to the Jordans. Okay, this is how I know I have too many shoes. I also forgot when I was doing Vans, I forgot this pair. This is a pair of the Ultra Range. They're like the tennis shoes. Super sick. Anyways, still cleaning this up. How we made it to Jordans. Of course, Jordans are tier 1 for different brands when you're doing a sneaker video, because Jordans are technically what started the sneaker craze. So I'm gonna start first with what people would refer to as the work release Jordans, because obviously they're not as cool. Let's start off with these. This is a pair of Team Jordans. This is the pair of shoes that I've had in my collection for the longest. I got these my freshman year of high school, and I still am able to rock them. That's why they're kind of turned on color-wise, but I'm not sure what they're called. I just know that they're a pair of Team Jordans. Next, these are the Jordan Eclipse. A lot of people were wearing these during the same era that the Nike Roches were popular, which I did used to have a pair of those too. I know I didn't show any, but I don't have them anymore. I'd love to buy some new ones, not gonna lie. But the Jordan Eclipses, plain black, pretty swag. I love these. Son of Mars 4. This one is cool to me, kind of like similar to the grape colorway of the Jordan 5. But you can kind of see here when they combine these together, you kind of got the back of a Jordan 6 mixed with the 1 right here with the check logo, mixed with Air Force 1 on the tongue, mixed with Air Max 270 on the back. It's pretty cool when you really think about it. All the different pieces that go in here. 5 on the tongue. They're pretty swag. These, you had to be there. Around 2015, the Jordan Futures. Everyone likes the Futures. Future Horizon, I've seen both. I've always referred to them as Jordan Futures. There may be a difference, I don't know, but super sick shoe. You had to be there to get it. Now my newest in the non-retro collection is this pair right here. And I'm not sure exactly what these are called, but I saw Travis Scott wear these. I've seen Billie Eilish wear these. They are cool. So, yeah. All right. Now let's move on to the retros. Now, tons and tons of people have their own different opinions on what's the best retro and how the best retro is going to be. And anyway, to avoid that type of thing, I'm just going to simply show these in order. That's the best way I know of to do it without having to pick my own order. Starting with the ones, got the low top, white Jordan 1s. This is just the all white color. I haven't worn these very much. Very similar to Forces and or Dunks, which Nike just does that, but I like them. These are pretty beat, but they're not military blue. I forget what the color is actually called, but these are sort of chunky. You can tell how beat they are, but yeah, Jordan 1s. The Incredible Hulk colorway. I like the Incredible Hulk one. This one is pretty sick to me. Nike SB Jordan 1 Peach. This one's sick. I love the material on the toe here. But I thrifted these, pretty lucky find. Never actually seen the SB Jordans in person before these, but they 100% Nike SB. These are swag. Royal blue ones, can't go wrong. These are classic. Rid of the ones I've got, classic bread ones. Super swag. All right, moving on. These are the only 2 I have. I know people don't like the 2s, but I do. Low top Jordan 2s. These are really cool to me. I love the high top, but they're the alternate 87 color, I believe. Yeah, Jordan 2s. Once again, I've only got 1 pair of the 3s. Would love some more. I want to say this is called the pine green color, but I don't know 100%. These are my Jordan 3s. My personal favorite is the Jordan 4s. Say what you want. I just love Jordan 4s. I'll start with these. I picked these up not too long ago. They're black and blue. I don't know what this one's called, but this is one of the originals. They're not the rare airs or anything. They're just black and blue. Maybe they're not black cement, I don't think, but yeah, black and blues. I've sized up to make them fit me. These are called like the Cozy Comfort something. I just like the color. It was very, very similar to the off-white Jordan 4, which I don't have, but I would like to have. So yeah, these are those Jordan 4s. Thunder, I believe this is the original, black and yellow. I love these. These are a pair I wanted for the longest. I want the yellow pair more than these, but super cool. My favorite Jordan 4s. Pure Money 4s. Dude, Pure Money 4s, they were always my favorite Jordan entirely until I started buying Jordans, but I just love the finish on the lace hold. It's metal, dude. Pure Money 4s, a lot of love. I don't have any 5s. Got the black and chrome 6. These are pretty dope. Not much to say. Iconic infrared 6. Yeah. Once again, everyone knows what these are. Iconic. I don't have any 7s. Don't have any 8s. Don't have any 9s. Don't have any 10s. Got 1 pair of 11s. Got the low Bred 11 lows. I love the Space Jams. It'd be pretty sick. Bred 11 lows. Don't have any 12s. These 13s. These are, I forget what the color is. I honestly hit a little Benjamin. Went in the mall. Came back with these. Not my favorite, but it's cool. But my favorite one is these. I've heard them called golden brown. I've heard them called wheat, tan, whatever you want to call them. The 13s, I call them the wheats. And that's all of the retros that I have in the 1 through 14. I don't have any 14s. Definitely would love to get some more. But now we're going to move on to the designer and my personal grails, you could say. The more expensive shit. Okay, that was a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. I still got the designer shoes to show you. But I'm just going to go ahead and say, if you're watching this video, thank you. This is a lot of work. So if you watch this video all the way up until this point, genuinely thank you, because this, for one, I'm going to tell you, this is going to take a hell of a long time to edit. So I do appreciate it if you've watched it this far. So we're going to move on to the designer shoes now. Now, some of you may not all call these designer, whatever you want to say. To me, these are my most expensive shoes that I've ever gotten, and they are my favorites. I'm going to go ahead and rank them from bottom to top. Let's go ahead and get started. First pair here, got a pair of Jordan 4s. Calls collab. Now this one, super sick to me. I saw these in a local store actually. It was not a retail store, but one of those secondhand type stores actually. Someone got rid of these, and I did a fat double take, and I was like, yo, I gotta go back in there and get these, because super sick. We got Travis Scott ones. Now these are pretty cool to me. I just really like Travis Scott. So these are up there for me. The Travis ones. I always get scared to wear these because I don't want to mess them up. But these are really cool to me. Love the Travis ones. Next, I found these in Huntsville, Alabama. Very, very, very hidden. The Off-White Vulcans. Classic. Yes. This is a little bit too small for me, but I love Virgil, and no, I did not cut the tag off. I'll show the other pair. I didn't realize when I grabbed that I grabbed the one without the pair, or without the tag, but yes, here's the Off-White tag, just for confirmation, but yes, Off-White Vulcans. Will forever love this shoe, even though it hurts my feet. I think it says this and that on these. Super sick. This one, to most people, is not going to be much. But I was young during the Supreme era, so I know about how expensive it was back then. But the Supreme Air Force Ones, I do know a lot of people have these now, so they're not as big of a deal as they used to be. But to me, they're still a big deal. Supreme Force Ones. These are controversial, okay? So I genuinely went Rick Owens Jumbo Lace, but in red. Who owns the red ones? And that was my exact thinking, which is exactly why I got them. No one owns the Rick Jumbo Lace in red, and they were cheaper. Whoops. I'll get the black ones eventually, though. But yeah, red Jumbo Lace Ricks, man. Orange Jumbo Lace Ricks, man. Come on. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Orange Jumbo Lace Ricks. Again, no one owns these. No one's got these, but I'm rocking them. Got the black Jumbo Lace Ricks, but they're the low top. Unfortunately, I still like them a lot though. Black Jumbo Lace Ricks, can't go wrong. I'd love to get the Geo baskets, but these are my best Ricks at the time. This one is hated now. This one is a hated shoe, but to me, this one's cool. Balenciaga Triple S. Another shoe that is too small for me, but I still wear it because it's Balenciaga. I got super lucky to find these. I paid well under retail for these. And I honestly can't leak that method. And no, it was not no DH gate or anything like that. But very small, so I'd love to replace them with some tracks or something in black. Final shoe in my collection. It's been a long video, guys. And I want to say a huge shout out to my girlfriend for buying these for me for Christmas. I would never in a million years have expected this. And yes, I saw the receipt because some people for some reason tried to say they were fake. Margiela Futures. 100% authentic. I cannot believe to this day that she spent that kind of money on me. Granted, I did get her a Prada bag for Christmas, but for a girl to get you these, bro, look, bro, for a girl to get you Mason Margiela Futures. That is unheard of in my book. That is unheard of. So by far, these are the best shoes that I have in my collection. I do add shoes to my collection all the time, so be sure watch the videos. I'll show new pickups if you guys are interested in that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to probably edit this video for like 6 hours and post it. So thank you very much for watching.